In my experience, difficult and hard are two very different things. Something that is difficult is something that you can look at a situation and say, you know what, that is going to be a lot of work, or that is going to be a doozy for me to wrap my head around. Things like that, where you can see an outcome beyond the difficulties that arise. When things feel hard, in my opinion, is when things feel like there is so much resistance and there is so much feeling about not even wanting to do something. And it's that idea of, flow versus resistance. Because if you want something and you feel good about it in the deep internal insides, it doesn't matter how difficult something is, because in some way you enjoy that part of you that is able to do the difficult work. But when things feel hard, it's you trying to buy a couch and the website stops working, and you get the couch but it's the wrong color, or you have someone who's going to ship it but they're a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? It's those moments where we have to be able to stop and ask ourselves, is this difficult or is it hard? Is it difficult to get the thing that I need? Is it difficult to achieve the thing that I want? Or is this hardness trying to teach me something? Is it trying to release me from this thing I'm working so hard for? And for personal reference, I have had many a hard time because I was not allowing myself to listen to those roadblocks and not allowing myself to acknowledge the closed sign on the window. And that took away time for me to do the things that I thought were just difficult. And this message coming up is a lot more about saving all of us from spending time on things that are hard, spending time on people that are hard, because that's not exempt either from this conversation, is that sometimes we deal with people who feel hard. Plans don't work out, or when you try to tell them things, you feel like they're making fun of it, or that they're not really respecting it, or they're kind of putting you down in a way that doesn't make you feel good. And lots of things can be laughed off, right? But there is also that moment where you have to be able to sit back and ask yourself, is this relationship difficult or is it hard? Is it difficult because these people have a lot of things going on? Is it difficult because there is a feeling of, they think I'm going to abandon them, they have abandonment issues, things like that. Those things are overcomeable. Overcomeable. And they're difficult. But when things feel hard and you just feel like this person doesn't listen to you, this person doesn't care, this person has other things that are more important, that is a sign from the universe to allow yourself to be able to let it go, because it's hard. And you don't deserve to always have to do hard things. You don't have to do hard things to prove that you're good enough. You don't have to do hard things to prove anything to anybody. If it feels hard and you just feel like this shit ain't working, no matter what I'm doing, it is hard, go a different direction, pivot. I personally have been in situations in past jobs especially are coming up for me, where I have been in corporate settings. I was in HR. I know, me, this tattooed baddie, HR, hell yeah. I was great at it too. However, it was so against my natural need of being this authentic, everything was hard. Everything was hard. I just felt like nothing of big steps were actually stepping. And that's what helps me understand that's not the place I needed to be. And so I really hope that whatever you're doing and you feel that resistance, you take a step back and you ask yourself, is this hard or is it difficult? You don't deserve a hard life. Difficulties you can overcome. You got that shit. If it's something that feels good and you can imagine yourself at the end of it and it feels good, not just, oh, people are gonna like this. No, when it feels good, it'll all make sense. But if it's hard, pivot. Pivot. Pivot.